Hi, and welcome to episode 119 of Wisdom Wednesdays with Carrie Fox. And today we're going to talk about you are as amazing as you allow yourself to be. Now, before we get into that, I like to always get us all together and get us on the same line of thinking by looking at my motto, which is that we can all live in harmony with the infinite wisdom that dreamed us into being. Settle that in for a second there. And if you don't know me, my name is Carrie Fox. And one of my main missions in life is actually to be a constant reminder of your infinite wisdom connection. And that connection and that guidance and that support is always there for you through every moment, through every step of your life. And that I do these Wisdom Wednesdays and the courses I do and pretty much everything I do with Harmony Enterprises because you're thriving. Well, that's my passion. So let's talk a little bit today about my subject matter, which is you are as amazing as you allow yourself to be. And I was trying to remember how long I have been on this path and this journey of encouraging people to be their most wonderful self and to live in harmony with the infinite wisdom that dreamed them into being. And I guess I'd have to say that it was back in the 80s when I first started doing weekend retreats and seminars around the West Coast of the United States, and that I wrote Earthwalk. And Earthwalk is when I realized how much planning and forethought went into us deciding to come down and be a human being on planet Earth and to incarnate for this incarnation kind of thing. And I did a lot of that mostly in the 80s. And then in the 90s, I got into a lot of earth science type things. And I was doing shaman training. And that's when I got my shaman name of Laughing Fox. And then it was in the 90s that I actually changed my name to Carrie Laughing Fox legally. So it's been several decades that I've been encouraging people to live in harmony with their infinite wisdom and to live the grand adventure that they came here to have. So I created this graphic, a few years ago that kind of explains my thought about life, planet Earth in one frame, starting with cosmic consciousness up on top is what I call the thing that other people call God or a universe or a source, etc. And I believe that we all are, in our true beingness, cosmic consciousness. And that at some point in the game, us as a piece of cosmic consciousness decided, I think I want to go down on the planet Earth for a while and go down and have a grand adventure. I want to feel what it feels like to ski down a snowy slope, and I want to hold a gurgling baby, and I want to drive a race car, and I want to jump out of an airplane, whatever the intention might be, that we decided, or I decided, you decided to come down onto the planet Earth and have this incarnation. Well, because you had that intention of a grand adventure and maybe other intentions too, there were certain traits and talents and skills that you figured out you were going to need. So you created your human DNA blueprint. You programmed your DNA to give you the skills and the talents and the strength and the resilience and the flexibility that you would need for your particular grand adventure. So you were cosmic consciousness and still are. You created a DNA blueprint for the human being that you wanted to be on the planet Earth for this Earthwalk. And then you manifested that into the person that you've become, which, by the way, is made up of 75 plus trillion cells who came here with you as your best friends, like saying, I'll come down and be your nails, I'll be your hair, I'll be your eyes. You have 75 trillion plus cells in your body that are your friends and your buddies that came down to be here with you. And so I have found that it really helps to understand that all of those cells are filled with this cosmic consciousness energy that gives you the life force of your human being's life. And those 75 trillion cells actually have an energy center that is what I call a soul pocket. And when you're in harmony with infinite wisdom and you are in being your amazing self, there's actually a shining that comes off of your body, that comes off of your cells. And this is an image showing how the energy from your soul pocket is expanding energy into consciousness, into the 3D incarnation world. And I'd like you all to just take a moment here and appreciate what I just said, how you came from cosmic consciousness, how that cosmic consciousness is your life force and is the real you while you're walking around as a manifested 3D human being on the planet Earth. Think about that and how awesome you really are. And so today you can decide that this is going to be an amazing day. And each day that you wake up, you can decide to smile and you can decide to have positivity versus negativity, because that can become a lifestyle of you being a positive rather than a negative person. And you can think, today is never going to come again. So why not be a blessing? Why not be the best friend that you can be? Why not encourage somebody? Why not take time to care? Why not work at letting your words heal instead of wound? Now, I like this meme because it's a picture of a girl who's walking her chicken instead of her dog. And it says the world can be amazing for you, even if you're slightly strange. And today is Wednesday, so I decided it's going to be an amazing Wednesday. So wake up and smile. It's as simple as aligning yourself with the energy of being amazing. The cosmic consciousness energy, that's the life force in all your cells, all in alignment and all shining brightly with the energy of being amazing. And if you haven't heard me yet, I'm going to yell it even louder. Wake up and be amazing. Be amazing in so many different ways. Restore hope in people, encourage others, honor people, dare to dream, be generous, innovate, be a leader, be bold and courageous. There are so many ways for you to demonstrate the amazing, amazing you. And the most wonderful thing about it is you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. So today, decide it's going to be amazing. Today, you can be amazing where you can use kind words. You can stay happy. You can be positive. You can keep your promises. You can love people. You can be grateful. You can forgive quickly. You can giggle and you can laugh. You can use your manners that shows respect to people. You can sing in color. You can choose to shine and make your life beautiful. So why not wake up, be amazing, and repeat. Wake up, be amazing, be brave, be you, and repeat. Dr. Seuss said, hey, you're off to great places, and today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And I'd like to say that with everything that's happening in the world right now, you are writing a new chapter of your life. This next decade is blessed with support and encouragement. So you are starting a new chapter in your life, and I'm telling you, if you allow it, it's going to be amazing. And it's wonderful to think ahead about what's going to happen tomorrow and how you want to grow, where you can see that your future self is amazing. But don't forget, it's also important to love who you are now and to realize that your current self is amazing. I found this meme today as I was putting together this slideshow for this, that somebody was wonderful enough to, I don't know if that's embroidering, for 2021, be amazing. And again, you don't have to be perfect to be just amazing. So you go out there and be amazing. The way that you see things or you do things, that's what makes you special. And I'm grateful for you watching me do this today. And I'm grateful that there's even a chance that you may change your life for the rest of today and tomorrow, because you are amazing. You always welcome challenges with your arms wide open. And I think that's pretty amazing, because many people can't do that. But you're amazing. The things that make you amazing is that you never care what others think. You always listen to your heart, and you trust yourself, because you are amazing. And you don't need to do anything special to become amazing, because you really already are amazing. Trust me, you are amazing. You can do good work. Don't forget to call your mother. You can remember, excuse me, that things work out eventually. You can master a craft. Please don't ever stop learning, because everything will be amazing. Love beyond reason, and I'm telling you, you've got this. And sometimes you forget that you're awesome. So this class today is a reminder that you are amazing. And today is a great day to be amazing. And I slipped this slide in there today because it reminds me of my amazing granddaughter, who would say this: wake up, be awesome, go to bed, because that's how I roll. And I want to encourage you to maybe start an amazing campaign. If you have a friend or two who may be sick and tired of complaining, or sick and tired of being sick and tired, and might want to deliberately go on an amazing campaign, do it. Create a group that does that, because you can be strong, you can be amazing, you can be brave, because you are important and kind and strong and capable and loved and worthy. You are worthy. You are loved. You are enough. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Repetition is the aid to memory. Be amazing. You are amazing. You are amazing. You are awesome. Now, I know some of you today are being inspired by this short little thing that I'm giving for you here, but I also know that there may be some of you out there who are having a little trouble finding what that amazing feels like as the energy coming out of your body. And I understand that, because I went through a period in my life, I call it my wounded woman period, where I couldn't smile, I couldn't laugh, I couldn't find the amazing vibration if somebody stunned me with an electrical current. So because I experienced that, and because I want everybody to learn how to and know how to be amazing and be happy and be strong, I do have a course called Get Your Mojo Back, and it's completely designed about how to take somebody who's lost their lust for life and take them on a sacred journey from being a wounded woman to being magnificent. And I am writing the companion book to that right now, just to let you know that there's help for you out there if you're having trouble connecting with this amazingness that I'm talking to everybody about today. But the bottom line is that you are as amazing as you allow yourself to be. And if you're telling sad stories about what happened to you, you are killing and dampening down on the ability for you to be amazing. So in Get Your Mojo Back, you learn how to get rid of those old stories and change your stories. So you are as amazing as you allow yourself to be. And I do want to mention one more thing before I end this today, and that is people who are falsely amazing. People who pretend that they're wonderful and that they're amazing. It's the imposter syndrome. And I want you to, from the bottom of the truth and honesty in your heart, recognize when you're doing that, if you are somebody that does that, and to understand you are only hurting yourself. Stop pretending to be someone that you are not. I know way too many people who pretend they're successful, who pretend they have 100 clients, who pretend that their home life is wonderful, that pretend. That's not being sincere. That's not living in integrity. That's not living in honesty. That's living a false amazingness. And please don't do that to yourself. Recognize if you're telling stories to people, there are probably other people that are watching you do that, and they can see that you're lying. That doesn't help them, and it doesn't help you. So I want to urge you to live in integrity, to live in honesty. Now, Mary Morrissey wrote this about the same subject. Being someone other than who you are is just not sustainable. You build real closeness with others through showing your true self, sharing your vulnerabilities, and communicating how you really feel about things. Now, I remember hearing about a story that Mary told one time about something that happened in her life where she was being inauthentic because she wanted someone to like her, until she realized she was actually beginning to lose sight of who she was. And I have to tell you, that absolutely happened to me when I went into my wounded woman victimness. I lost my light. I lost who I really was because I was trying to behave the way someone else wanted me to behave. I was being completely untruthful and out of integrity with who I really was. So that's just not a good place to be. You want to be real. You want to be authentic. You came here for a reason. You came here to live a grand adventure. And by lying and cheating and holding yourself back from being who you really are, you are completely out of alignment with infinite wisdom that you came here to be. So please notice that if you are being inauthentic and pretending to be amazing when you're not, it's what you want to be able to say in truth, who am I? And be that to your revealing with your intimate relationships. I guess I need to put a little cognizant thing in here. You don't have to be 100% authentic and 100% honest with every single person that you meet on the street, which means if you're walking down the street and somebody says, "How are you?" and you don't feel good or you're feeling sad, you don't need to tell them. You don't have an intimate, honest relationship with them. But somebody that you have a relationship, a lover, a best friend, family, whatever the case may be, those are your relationships, and those require honest intimacy. For you to be who you came here to be and live your grand adventure, your authenticity is based on your honesty. And I'm telling you that you were born and decided to come here to be real, not to be perfect, but to be real. And just like this meme shows, you may be in a world of gray umbrellas. You may be in a world of naysayers and people that aren't happy. Oh boy, it's hard not to say something political here. But you can be the yellow bright umbrella who says, you know what? The real me is happy. The real me is amazing. The real me has talents and skills and is here to do something in this world. And I'm wasting time when I'm not in my amazingness. And remember, you came here through cosmic consciousness. You designed the DNA blueprint of the human being that you wanted to be. You manifested on the planet Earth as that 3D human being. And now your job is to live your grand adventure. Listen, I even love people who have no idea how wonderful they are, but they're just wandering around making the world a better place. Why? So that we can all live in harmony with the infinite wisdom that dreamed us into being. So that's the presentation for today, encouraging you all to allow yourself to be the amazing you that you came here to be. I do these Wisdom Wednesdays, the second and fourth Wednesday of every month on the Facebook page, Harmony Enterprises with Carrie Fox. And then later in the day, in an hour or so, the video goes on to the YouTube on the same channel name, Harmony Enterprises with Carrie Laughing Fox. And so for today, I want to say, go be amazing. Again, if you don't know me, my name is Carrie Fox, and your thriving is my passion. So you, go be amazing. And now that that's all done, you can go back to whatever you were doing before I jumped in. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.